there, friend. Can we all agree that the world just really could use some more love and some light in it right now? I really believe to survive the next century, we need more connection, more collaboration, and unification, not whatever is going on right now, okay? And I don't know if you noticed, but in the entrepreneur space, it just seems like you're either a giver or a getter type of entrepreneur, you know? And I think we've all been in this space, especially when you first get started. Okay, here's kind of the trajectory that happens, right, with entrepreneurs and especially coaches. You get started and you're like, yes, I'm so excited to like share my thing with the world and I want to give. And you're like, yay, I'm gonna go change the world. And so you're all about giving and you get excited and you're out there. And then you start going on your entrepreneur journey and you're like, wow, like money is not rolling towards me somehow. And so then you have to focus on sales and marketing and get kind of bogged down. And then it kind of turns into more like getting. How do I get clients? How do I get people to pay attention to me? How do I get eyeballs on my stuff? How do I get, right? And then eventually, if you continue, you cycle back into this giving mentality where you realize, where you finally have kind of made it, you figured things out, and you're back into, okay, how can I give as much as possible? And you start to realize that being the best entrepreneur is really about giving more than it is about getting, because the getting energy does not feel great. Trust me, I've been stuck in it so many times before and it's not fun. So one of the things that I have been really focused on for a long time and just obsessed with is this idea of giving and abundance. And since it's November, right, just giving and being grateful, gratitude and giving and receiving. Since it's November, I really want to launch out this interview series where I am going to interview people who are blessing other people with their business. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a coach, if you have a message out there and it's just your heart to impact people and to bless their lives and to change their lives, then I really want to interview you about how are you blessing billions? I'm calling this the Blessed Billions series because I really believe that together we can we can speak to millions, we can take our message to millions, and together we can bless billions and really change the course of history, right, that we are currently in, and just bring more light to the world as we shine our light with others. And so what I really love to hear is, what is your philosophy behind your business? What kind of giving, generous, abundant philosophy have you incorporated into your business, and how have you seen that grow your business? I just want to pull in tons of giving and love, and how are people doing this? You know, because you've probably met those kind of businesses that they're really good at sales and marketing, but they're not so great at fulfilling, and when you get in there, they don't actually really care about you very much. I've run into some of those, and it's just not a fun situation where you've put out your hard-earned cash to get something back from them, and then they just kind of drop you like it's hot. And then there's other people, other entrepreneurs, other business owners, other businesses where you can just like feel the love when you walk in the room. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they're just out there to help you and to love you and to hug you, and it just feels like goodness is flowing out of them all the time. And these are the type of businesses that I'm like, what do they have? What do they have? What do you have? How did you get there? How did you make that shift to where you're in that space where you're just giving all of the time? And how did you shift it? So that's what we're exploring on these next few interviews. And if that is you, if you feel like, let's toot your own horn, if you feel like, hey, I've got a giving philosophy, I've got a thing that I do that has really shifted the way that I look at people and how I serve people in my business. If you're someone who's out there to create impact first and really change the lives of other people, and you've seen income flow in because of it, I want to hear from you. And I'd love to just interview you here on my page, on my profile, in our Facebook group, and just really get to understand what it is that you're doing so that we can all bless lives together. So if you're interested, go ahead and comment Blessed Billions below. Let me know that you've got something to share. You'd love to be interviewed, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, how you're blessing billions, how you've taken that giving and that abundance and that sharing mentality and you've brought it into your business in order to bring your business success. That's what we want to hear. So if you've got that, or you know someone else who has that special something, go ahead and tag them in the comments below so that we can connect with them and just share their goodness with the world. So thanks so much for listening. And remember, you have a message that matters. It's time to take it to millions so we can bless billions.